Somos celebs, pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it out, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm loco.
My peoples, come on, man. Back again, man. Per usual, man. Yeah, man. Obviously, it came out earlier about, what's his name? But here we go. We got the here we go earlier. We thought it was for Mbeumo, who it should have been for. We've been waiting for the Mbeumo for ages. And it was Tom Heaton, bro. Tom Heaton has agreed to sign a new deal to be our third keeper for 1 year. Some joke thing. You understand? But maybe they should give him a little try anyway, man. He might be better than what we got anyway. Onana and Mbeumo. But yeah, Tom Heaton agrees to sign a new deal. Third goalkeeper. He's staying at the club for 1 more year. So I think by end will go and then we'll get someone else, hopefully. But yeah, it's not looking good, man. With Onana and all these players, they're moving like they want to check and no one ain't coming in for them. But the big one, Mbeumo. We already known that he's agreed personal terms. I put that on the show yesterday, that he agreed personal terms. It's never been said really that he's agreed personal terms. They just said that he favoured us. But from yesterday, it came out, boom, from Fabrizio that, yep, he's already agreed terms with them. They're just waiting for the clubs. So this has just come out literally about an hour or so ago by Rudy Galletti, who gets a few things right. Positive contacts between Man United and Brentford for Mbeumo. The gap on the fixed fee is narrowing, just a few millions left. So that sounds a bit close. It's definitely closer than what it was. Personal terms have already been agreed, as revealed days ago to date. Brian only wants Man United, no interest in other clubs. See what I'm saying? So all this Tottenham want him and all of that stuff, of course they want him, but they want him if it collapses with us. They already know that Brian wants us. It's just like with Gyökeres. Gyökeres has gone out there and said he prefers Arsenal. We're not going to go and bid for him now. We're going to wait and see. If it falls through with Arsenal, no problem. Then we'll go for it. But we're not going to go in there and bid. So all that Tottenham stuff was just crap. So yeah, like Galletti just said, they said, listen, there's positive contacts today between Man United and Brentford for Mbeumo. So it sounds like it's kind of closer. The gap on the fixed fee is narrowing. Just a few millions left. So let's see how it goes, man. The personal terms are done. It's literally just the fee now. As soon as they can just agree on the fee, here we go. It's going to come true, and then I'll report it straight away. Don't watch nothing. We're linked with this striker now, Vlahovic. We've been linked with him for like every season, to be honest, because we've needed a striker for a few seasons. But yeah, Man United have held positive and constructive talks for Dusan Vlahovic. The striker has made it clear he views Old Trafford as a dream destination. Juventus are open to selling him for as low as 21 million. He reportedly earns around 320K. So that fee is crazy. Why are they selling him for so cheap? But then again, when you look at it, 320K is crazy. No one ain't buying him for that. Because we can't get Osimhen because of the fee. That's the whole problem why we're not in for Osimhen, and he suits our style. But him on a stopgap, I will take him on a stopgap, come true for a year or something, and then we'll go for a big striker the next year. But listen, with that 320K a week, it's not happening. And to be honest, I saw this report, and that's why I've put Vlahovic offered, because he's been offered to a few teams, even Arsenal. Because I've seen today, Vlahovic has been offered to you, so it's not just us. It's not just he's been offered to Man United. It's his dream destination. He's been offered to us, Arsenal, probably Chelsea, probably Liverpool. Anyone that's looking for a striker has been offered him for 21 million, but they're just trying to get him off the books. He's never fit to play, you're saying, yeah? That's what I'm saying. I don't watch the Italian league, so I couldn't even talk about it. But I just know that he scores a few goals. And yeah, but he's been linked with a move for about 3 years and it's never happened. So I don't know what's going on with him. So yeah, that came out literally about an hour ago as well. And then we got Roger Fernandez. We've been linked with him for a minute because he's a right wing back. He can play there anyway, or he can play as a 10. And he's meant to be good. And United are still considering Roger Fernandez as an option this summer. United like Roger a lot and believe that he would be a good fit into Ruben Amorim's system, which means United have been keeping tabs on him over in Slovakia for the under-21s European Championships. he reminds me of Ahmad a bit. He's that type of player. So he can play as a wing back, he can play as a 10. So to have players that you can move around, it's a good fit. Do you know what I mean? You can play him as a wing back if Ahmad's not playing, etc. So we're linked with him. Graham Bailey came out with that. He gets a few things right, few things wrong. But we've been linked with him for ages. Through the whole last year, we was linked with him. As soon as Amarin came in, we was talking about who could possibly come from January. It was him. He was one of them. So that might come true. We'll see how that one goes. And then earlier on, we was linked with this midfielder, Gabriel Sarah, whatever it is. Manchester United to have interest. Could be an interesting, reasonable price option for someone this summer. Manchester City, Leeds, also linked in recent months. Well, I don't think Man City's in for him anymore because they've sorted their midfield out and bought 3 players for that. So I doubt it's them. Reinders, Cherky, and whoever else they got. And then I saw his stats. So I was looking because I've never seen him play. So I was looking at him like, what? Let me type his name in and see what else comes up. And I saw his stats. It says 23 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. Obviously, he's a midfielder. He might be a DM. I don't know. But you know how everyone likes their DMs and centre mids now. Everyone's judged for everything now. Our whole fan base gets onto Ugarte. He just doesn't pass forward. So I thought I'll put this in there because everyone wants their midfielder to be able to score goals, defend, do everything, basically. Assist. You know what I'm saying? So I thought, I've seen this, like these last 23 games, he's got no assists, no goals. So I thought I'd just throw it in there. I don't know how deep he plays or what. But, yeah, we'll see. I like he's fast. Who you talking about, Vlahovic, or you talking about Roger? That's fast. We have been hearing a deal close for Mbeumo since 2 weeks, but we have not seen anything happen. FC, commercial club, the club is dead and gone. Yeah, we have, but they haven't really been saying it's close for 2 weeks, you know. For 2 weeks, they've just been saying that we're the one that he prefers and we're still in talks. I don't think they've been saying it's close for 2 weeks. They've just been saying Man United are optimistic about Mbeumo. We're confident. We're relaxed. You know, them type of words. That's what you've been hearing in the last 2 weeks. I don't think they've actually been saying it's close to being done at all. Like, it's not been close because they've been asking for 70 million and he's got 1 year left in his contract. So, yeah. United, I want Osimhen and Mbeumo, Martinez, Edison. You want everyone, innit? You're playing FIFA, brother. Yeah. No, but 100%, that would be a better squad. But come on, let's be realistic, man. We can barely sell anyone to be able to get all these players. So it's interesting. Then we got the freedom fighter, Sancho. He came out earlier on. Napoli, AC Milan, and Aston Villa have all recently contacted Jadon Sancho's camp. Manchester United are desperate to sell their attacker, keen on funding a squad rebuild. And that's from Rudy Galletti again, the person that just came out and spoke about Mbeumo. So he's saying basically Napoli, AC Milan, and Aston Villa are all interested. And then it's come out from Sky Italia in the middle one yesterday that Napoli are interested in Jadon Sancho. And then Sully, which is a Manchester United account that is very reliable. He's got some mad sources because he always gets it right. He's come out and basically said, understand several Saudi teams are in for him and they have inquired to Manchester United in recent days about a condition for a deal for Jadon Sancho. Early contact with nothing advanced. Few European teams are also involved. But listen to this line here. Sancho refusing to take a wage cut, a significant wage cut. He's meant to be on 300k a week, 300k. Obviously, because we're not in Champions League, it's probably been cut down to 275 or 250, who knows? But he's not taking a wage cut. If you're not taking a wage cut, you significantly limit yourself to anybody because who can come and get you? He's not going to go Saudi, I doubt it. So who else is going to be able to afford your wages? So it's crazy. Aston Villa have got PSR problems. They couldn't buy Rashford because of PSR issues. They didn't make Champions League. Remember, we beat them on the last game of the season. They got PSR problems, so I can't see them buying him. AC Milan, they've lost a few players, to be fair, Reinders, etc. So they might have some money there. Napoli, they just bought De Bruyne. What are they paying De Bruyne? I know he was in a bag in Man City, so what's he getting paid now? So, and then you got Saudi. Is he going to go Saudi? Like, I don't think he's going to go Saudi yet. It might be too early for him. So that's the situation with Sancho. He don't want to take a wage cut. He'll rather just... he'll rather just sit on the bench and just get his money. That's the thing about him. We had the little reports him getting, what was he getting? He was on Xbox like 3 a.m. one day. Like, he doesn't care, man. Roger Fernandez is fast. Yeah, exactly. He's fast. He's like an Ahmad type of player, and he's probably faster than Ahmad, to be honest. Please don't waste your time and energy on this commercial club. It sounds like you're done. I don't blame you for being done with them, you know. I don't blame you for being done with United. After last season, it was a mad season, but come on, man. You can't blame who you love, innit? I love United, so it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? And hopefully we'll be back to the top and make you happy anyway, Robert. Freedom fighter. Yeah, man, that's his name. He can't come back and try and play a game in Old Trafford. He's going to get slewed. After you've done that freedom comment, you killed your whole career in United. Some people are saying he hasn't got no problems with Amorim. It was all Ten Hag, so maybe he will. Maybe him and Amorim will sort it out. Listen, he's not an Amorim player. He's not athletic. He's been in the Premier for a minute. It hasn't worked. I can't see anything happening with him, but him leaving. And like you can see, Man United are desperate to sell the attacker, keen on funding a squad rebuild. He doesn't suit us. We don't want him. But he don't want to take a wage cut. So he's basically saying, you lot sell me, basically, or I'm just going to chill. And having the World Cup next year, have some aspirations, like the World Cup's next year, let me go somewhere, ball it out, and make it happen. But he don't want to do that, man. Moise Kean news. Oh, is there news about Moise Kean? I don't really rate him, you know. I don't really rate him. He's a bit up and down. He's not really a bagger like that. Mate, when do you expect Mbeumo, here we go? Well, I don't... Obviously, we had the personal terms got agreed the other day. We heard that the other day from Fabrizio, the big dog. And then today, Rudy Galetti's just said this about an hour ago, that positive contacts between Man United and Brentford for Mbeumo. The gap on the fixed fee is narrowing, just a few million left. So if there's a few million left, hopefully within this week, we can get a here we go for him. Hopefully. Sancho, Anthony, Rashford, Onana, Shaw, Anthony, Harry. You said Anthony twice, by the way. Harry out. Money in the club. Yeah, 100%. We need all of them out. Garnacho's going as well. Remember, he's had a madness. Hojlund. You didn't put Hojlund in there. Come on, man. A few of them got to go. I can name about 10 men that need to leave, but I understand that it's not FIFA and we've got so much shit players that they're not just going to go like that, because what we're seeing from them, everyone else is seeing it as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So we think, yeah, someone's going to come and buy them, but it's not. It's hard because they've been put on crazy wages as well by the regime before this one. Ineos and that, everyone they've bought, they've put them on sensible wages. Work your way up. Before Ineos, all of these players are on crazy wages. Sancho's on 300k. How? What have you done to earn that? Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. What is Edison's price tag? Apparently it was 50 million, but now it went up to 60 or something, and now Saudi Arabia want him. They wanted Bruno Fernandes. He didn't go, and then it was on to Edison. So we'll see. He might go, he might not, but I know he was our first choice if we sold Casemiro. But that's what I'm saying about Saudi. They're not doing us any favours. They were doing Liverpool favours. Fabinho, Henderson, when they needed them, they'll take all their players. Chelsea, Koulibaly, Kante, they're taking their players, Saudi. But it's us, our turn now. Onana, Casemiro, they don't want to take none of our players. That's what I'm saying. They probably watched last season and said, nah, we'll stay away from Man United. We can use Anthony money. Any of them can go and we can use their money. Hojlund, Anthony, all of them. Literally, any of them go, we can get money for it. But it's like no one wants to buy these players. They just want to loan them, and then that's it. It's silly. It's dragging out. Exactly that. But that's because it's getting leaked so early. Do you know what I mean? If it never got leaked, that was even talking to him, it might have been all new to us now, and then it's just happened. But it's dragging out. But that's because Man United have came in. If Man City, Chelsea, or Liverpool came in for Mbeumo, it would have been 55 million done. Because they heard Man United, and because they're used to with Man United, what Man United is coming, okay, what we want in 55, 70 million now. Let's try and play them because they think we're the same regime as before, that we're just going to pay anything. So this is why Ineos are trying to show you're going mad. Let's sort this out. Let's negotiate properly. We're not going for that stupid price you're saying. And they're chilling. They're relaxed about it. That's why I got to respect it a bit, because we want it fast, but do we want to overpay and then it just goes out? Look up Brantford last year, same thing. We went in for him, 45 million or something. We put a second bid in, they refused it, we walked away. So that's what I think now. Every time we put in a second bid, everyone remember this. When we put in a second bid for a player, that is the last bid. If they refuse that, we'll walk away. That's what it's coming to now. After Mbeumo, who would United go for incoming? We've got to sell first. We have to sell. This is what I'm saying. After Mbeumo, we have to sell, and then we can go for players. Hopefully, we've done some deals by then, and then yeah, we can buy something. We can buy a striker. But who's even left? We had Malick Fofana. We had some news about him today. Liverpool have opened talks to sign Malick Fofana amid Chelsea and Manchester United interest. And then yesterday, obviously, David Ornstein, the top big dog, he basically said Chelsea have made an inquiry for Leon, for Malick Fofana. But listen to this. There's nothing in there about Man United. There's nothing in there about Liverpool. So what I reckon is happening is Chelsea have made an inquiry about Malick Fofana. Remember, he played against us in the Europa, and he played good when he came off the bench. So when he came, when Chelsea have gone in for him, they've just turned around and gone, let's put Man United's name in it, as usual. You know our names and everything. Let's put Man United and Liverpool's name in it to bump it up a bit, his price, so that they can negotiate and say, bruv, if you don't want him, we've got other suitors type of thing. Because if it's just them in for him, he's going to say, yeah, I want Chelsea. It's going to be a normal price. So I think that's what the situation. I don't think we're in for Malick Fofana. He's a winger. He's young. We want a 10, if anything. And we want Mbeumo anyway. So I think this is our name just been put in this. This is nothing to do with us. We're not going to get him. Nothing. I think that's cap. Suzan Vlahovic, what's the latest on 20 million and 150 million? Is that what you're calling him, yeah? Suzan Vlahovic. Listen, it says he earns, I'm guessing you're talking about him, Vlahovic. It says he earns about 320k a week. So I can't see how we go anywhere near that. Osimhen is our target and we don't want to go nowhere near him. There we go. Osimhen wants big wages. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to go nowhere near Osimhen because of his wages. Osimhen turned down Saudi. Man United went to him. It's been reported that they said to him, we can bring you to the club, but we just need you to drop your wages. That's it. He don't want to drop his wages and he's turned down Saudi. If you're turning down Saudi, he must want £1 billion or something. I don't know what he wants. But Vlahovic, you haven't even been making your name that crazy. You haven't been scoring 1 million goals. You haven't been lighting up the internationals. I think he's Serbian. You're not doing crazy and you're on 320k a week. If this is true, yeah, I can't see us going anywhere near him. So, and like I said, he's not just offered to us, he's offered to Arsenal as well. I saw Arsenal fans talking about him. He's been offered to them as well. So Juventus want to get rid of him or he wants to leave. It's not even like where it says the striker's made it clear he views Old Trafford as a dream destination, but he's offered to Arsenal as well. So I don't get it. I'm sick of about Glazer and Jim too slow in the transfer market. I need Qatar in. We missed the opportunity for Qatar, man. That was one of the worst news when it came and it said Ineos wins and whatever. I was like, oh my days, but that's gone now. We can't keep thinking about it. It is what it is. But yeah, I don't think they're moving slow though. You got to remember something, yeah. The first day of the transfer market, we got Cunha. Second day, we got linked to Mbeumo. Third day, Bruno was linked to Saudi. So we've been linked. It went so early in that for us that in our head, it's like, oh my God, we're moving so mad. And now it's been 2 weeks. So it feels like it's been, we're moving slow. But think about it. If Brentford agreed the price straight away or accepted our bid, our first bid, we would have done 2 signings straight away. So I don't think they're moving kind of slow, but now they're just moving stern and they're trying to move smart that, look, you lot are saying a crazy price for Mbeumo, 70 million. He's got 1 year left on his contract. Let's negotiate. You lot think we're the Glazers and the old school regime. We're not that. Yeah? We're coming on a new thing. So they're negotiating it properly. They're trying to put lies and propaganda about Tottenham, making a bid, etc. So they're just trying to be a bit more smarter. That's what I think. I don't think they're moving slow because it's only been open for 2 weeks, you know. The only people why it looks like we're moving slow is because the Club World Cup is on. So Chelsea, Man City, and them sort of teams have been going crazy in the thing. The Saudis and, do you know what I mean? But I don't think we're moving that slow, to be honest. Hugo Ekitike isn't good enough to be 100 million. Have I got an article for him? Hugo Ekitike. I don't think he's 100 million though. I think an article came out saying that he's 63 million. He came out today saying that he's 63 million. So I don't think he's 100, but 100% he's not worth 100 million. No way. Yeah, I got the article here. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, look, Frankfurt sold Omar Mamouche for 63 million and would ask for a similar for Hugo Ekitike. And I made sure I put the date and the time at the bottom. Look, that came out this morning. Yeah, so, and that's from Hearst Class. He's very reliable. And then on the other article, it says Liverpool are in regular contact with Hugo Ekitike's agent. That's from Fabrizio, the top dog. Hugo Ekitike is a concrete option for Liverpool. So Fabrizio saying he's a concrete option for Liverpool. But remember, they have to sell Darwin Núñez first. He's linked with Napoli, Saudi, so he could go any day. And Frankfurt wants 63 million for him. So we've got a pathway right now to go and buy him. Delap's gone Chelsea. Liverpool need to sell Darwin. Who else needs a striker? Arsenal, they're going for Sesko or Gyökeres. So it's literally up to us if we want to just buy him. But do we want to? I don't know if we're going to pay that price. He's only scored, I can't remember how much goals he scored. He had a good season, but he's not really a, I don't think he's a thing striker though. He's a Ruben striker. Ruben strikers are all fast, strong. They bully defenders. They run the channels. Look how skinny he is. He's skinny. He's a bit of an Isaac. He's a bit techie. Do you know what I mean? Joao Felix, he'll take on a few players and shoot. I can't see him being that attacker that we want him to be, how Ruben plays. I think this might be a smoke screen. We're just putting it out there. We want him, but we want Gyökeres. We're waiting on the Arsenal situation, and we don't want it to look like we're just sitting around waiting for the Arsenal situation to play out. Are they going to get Gyökeres or not? So we're putting out there that we're in for other strikers. Because look at everyone we've been linked with. Delap, Mateta, Gyökeres, Osimhen. They're all big, they're all strong, they're all physical, they're all bully defenders. They all want to get on the end of a cross. Ekitike is not that player. He's taken on a 1-2 players. He's coming for the ball. He's not that player. So I don't even think we're in for him. I'll be real, but he's not 100 million anyway. He's 63 million now. So that would be probably 80 euros or something. I don't know, something like that. Look at Man City. It's fast in the transfer market. 7 new players. Yeah, of course, because they got Club World Cup. They have to be fast. They got the Club World Cup. So they got all them players so they can play in the Club World Cup. And they're going to play, I don't know if they're playing today or tomorrow or whatever, but they're going to play in the Club World Cup. So they have to be fast. That's the difference. And they're still after the Club World Cup, they're still going to buy players. I heard they're looking at Livramento, etc. But they wanted players to go on that Club World Cup. Because remember, if you win it, you get 150 million or something. Maybe I'm wrong. You get money. You get the Club World Cup on your shirt for 4 years. So everyone's taking it serious. Remember, Real Madrid paid Liverpool 10 million just so that Trent can get released early for the Club World Cup. Do you know what I'm going to say? This is how serious they're taking it. Trent would have came for free on 1st of July. But they said, nah, we want him for the Club World Cup. Here's 10 million. So everyone's taking this serious. That's why Saudi wanted an answer from Bruno so quick. Are you going to come or not type of thing from Bruno Fernandes? And he said no, because they wanted him to play in the Club World Cup. That's where it is. John Philippe Mateta will be a great signing, Premier League proven. Yeah, but apparently he doesn't want to leave. He loves it. They've got Europe for the first time. He likes it there. He's going for a new contract. They're going to bump up his wages. You don't want to leave, apparently. So what can we do? And apparently he's not even 40 million. Everyone's putting out that he's 40 million. He might be more. It's coming out. So it's going to be interesting to see, man. It's going to be interesting to see. And we got more bad news because we got Hojlund. It come out today. Inter retain an interest in Rasmus Hojlund, but his preference is to stay at Old Trafford and fight for his place. What place? You can see that we're going for strikers. We've been rejected by Delap. We've been rejected by Gyökeres, or not even rejected, but his preferences. Why are we why would you not sit there and say, you know what? Let me go on loan and do something, get my confidence back, and then, do you know what I'm saying? We'll know, innit, if the Prem's for me or not. Or I can go back to Man United and ball. You was in Italy before, you was balling. That's why we bought you. You can go back there right now. I don't even know why Inter's in for him, to be honest, because they've got Thuram and they've got Martinez. But for some reason, they want him. Cool. Rasmus Hojlund wants to return to Italy. He really likes the Inter option. However, Inter need to reach an agreement with Manchester United. But he's saying he wants to fight for his place. I don't know what's going on here. Why would you fight for your place when you had your worst season? You couldn't hack it. I literally felt sorry for you watching you. I think he needs to go to these slower leagues. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like him. I don't diss him. I never disrespect him because he's a Man United fan and he came through and he's living his dream, innit? I would love to play for United. Do you know what I'm saying? You would probably. So he's living his dream. So I respect him. He's a Man United fan. But bro, you've come true. It hasn't worked. Go on loan and come back. Look at Anthony. He went over there. He balled out. It's worked out for him. Now Real Betis want to sign him. Now he's feeling himself. He's got Atletico Madrid in for him. Juventus. He's got options galore now. So you need to do that and get your confidence back. Because one thing about Hojlund, I've realised is he's one of the only players, he will score a goal and then the next game, the commentator will still say, he needs to score for his confidence. He just scored the last game. But they keep saying it because they just think he's not confident. Like he just plays like he's not. And every defender that I see play against him, they have a compilation at the end of the game. They have a compilation. It's like one of their best games. Southampton, Leicester, doesn't matter who he's playing against. They have their best game. So you need to go somewhere else, get the pressure off you. Inter Milan, you're the third striker. You're cool. Go there, do what you need to do, come back if you are going to come back. And then by that time, we've got a proper striker. We've got Xerxes, Chido, Obi might be someone by then or whatever. But you can come back and you'll have some suitors now. Some people might say, Hojlund balled out for Inter Milan. He balled out in the Champions League. Let me think. Let me go for him. But come on, man, you can't be wanting to stay and fight for your place. Your place is more or less gone. You know what I'm saying? What we doing here? Anthony. Real Betis want to sign Anthony permanently after his successful loan spell in Spain. Betis have had conversations with Manchester United to find out their position on his future. However, no offers have been made for the 25-year-old, and there's an expectation that the deal might take time to be completed. So the positive in that is they're not saying the deal's off. Real Betis love him. He loves Real Betis. He wants to take a wage cut. I even saw the other day. That's what you call proper. He's got back in the Brazil team. Anthony's got back in the Brazil team. That's how good he was playing over there. He was in Brazil with Cunha. They're literally playing around. So that's what you want to see. Instead of what Sancho's doing, where he's sitting there saying, I'm not taking a wage cut. You don't got to sort it all out. He's sitting there and saying, I'll take a wage cut. I want to go back to Real Betis. Real Betis want me. It's not imminent. It's not going to happen right now, but it's going to happen soon. I think Real Betis got to sell. They got Johnny Cardozo, who is due to be going to Atletico Madrid. As soon as they sell him, they'll have a bit of money and then they can sort it out. So yeah, man, Anthony, he should be going soon, and I respect that. He's with it. He's realised it's not worked for me. I've gone somewhere. I love the environment. I was playing my best football. Let me go back there. And then from then he can blow up and get a better move. Who knows? And then you've got Onana. His representations had a meeting at Old Trafford last week, and it's looking like he's going to stay. United could still be in the market at his position to sign a backup who can provide him competition. So it's looking like Onana's going to stay. Hojlund is saying he's going to stay, and he wants to stay and fight for his place. What is really going on? Sancho sitting here and saying that he's not taking a wage cut. Who's leaving? Garnacho sat there and said he wants to go to. Garnacho said that he wants to stay in the Premier League. Who's going to get Garnacho in the Premier League? Chelsea want Malick Fofana. This is what I'm saying. That's who Chelsea want. That's in Garnacho's thing. And they want Gittins. It's either Malick Fofana or Gittins. So Chelsea are doing everything they can not to sign Garnacho. And then you've got Rashford, that's meant to be going to Barcelona. He's waiting for Barcelona. And they're in for Nico Williams. So everybody is doing everything they can to sign everyone but our players. This is what I'm saying. So it's looking kind of spooky, man. Like, these sales are looking spooky. We need to sell to buy after MBUEMO, hopefully. But it's like no one wants our players. No one ain't bailing us out. Victor Osimhen wants Champions League football. Exactly. I saw that as well. I had the article. He wants Champions League football. But because he turned down Saudi. So it makes sense. But then he wants a massive wage as well. So I don't know who's going to come for him and pay this wage. But he's the number one target I would want us to get. And if we're going to go out there and spend 80 million, 100 million on any striker, I want it to be Victor Osimhen. I don't want it to be no one else. So I'm with that. I respect that. So yeah, I'm going to do a little summarize and just lock it off. So MBUEMO seems like he's close now. The agreements have already been reached with personal terms. But Rudy Galletti's just come out and said, listen, positive contacts between Man United and Brentford for Mbeumo. The gap on the fixed fee is narrowing, just a few millions away now. So hopefully we can get a here we go this week, not no later. So that's that with Mbeumo. Hopefully that goes through. Vlahovic, he's been offered to everybody. He's been offered to Arsenal. He's been offered to us. He's on 320k a week, but the transfer is going to be 21 million apparently. I can't see us getting anywhere close to him with that much money, that much wages. We're trying to get rid of all of them people and that wages in our club already. So I can't see them taking him on. Roger Fernandez, we've been linked with him for about longer than 6 months. He plays right wing back or 10. He's a good player. He's got potential. It's just saying that we're linked with him and that we got scouts basically watching him at the under-21s European Championships, which is going on right now in Slovakia. So keep an eye on that. And that's from Graham Bailey. Then we've got Gabriel Sara, Man United. He's a Galatasaray boy. He just won the league with them, the Turkish league. We're apparently looking at him. I don't know if this report is ages because it said Man City and Leeds were also linked in recent months. But like I said, Man City's already packed out their midfield and done loads of signings. So I can't see them going in for him again. Yeah, he's going to be 30 million euros. And then I saw a stat of him. I don't know nothing about him. So I just went on Twitter and I saw that he's gone 23 goals, no goals, assists. I don't know how deep he plays. He might be a DM and that's not his job. But I just thought I'd throw that in there because everyone wants their DM doing 100 things now. Scoring goals, defending, throw-ins, everything. Then we got the freedom fighter. Sancho, AC Milan, Aston Villa, and Napoli have all contacted Jadon Sancho's camp. Man United are desperate to sell the attacker, keen on funding a squad rebuild. So we want him gone. Napoli put in something yesterday for him, like, listen, we want to sign Jadon Sancho. So they obviously contacted us or whatever, but all the other ones I spoke to his camp, and apparently some Saudi teams are interested as well. But Sancho is refusing to take a wage cut. And that's from the reliable Sully. He's so reliable, it's crazy. Sancho's not taking a wage cut. He's apparently on 300k, but obviously we take a hit when we don't get Champions League. So he might be on 250 now or something, but he don't want a wage cut. So I think it limits his opportunity to move. I think he's basically saying, I'm not taking a wage cut. You don't swear at, I'm chilling. So he don't really care what happens. What pisses me off, we should be having Champions League football. That was a crap Tottenham side. Yeah, trust me, bro. Don't even remind me about that, man. Don't even remind me about that final there, bro. PTSD from that final. That's crazy. But yeah, and then Malick Fofana, Chelsea's in for him with apparently open talks today at 9 o'clock in the morning with Liverpool. But I don't think this is true. I think this is just Lyon or French news just pumping up our name to just get us involved so that Chelsea can basically bump up the price a little bit. That's it. I don't think we're involved. He's a winger. He's a proper winger. Garnacho's a winger. We're trying to get rid of that style and have more 10s, inside forwards. Look at everyone we're linked with. Semenyo, Eze, they're like inside. They can play with the ball. He's more of a winger. He's a good player though. He's a baller, but I don't think that's what we're going for. So I think this is just throw Man United's name in it. You know how our name's always in there for clicks. So yeah, Hojlund wants to stay. Inter's into him. Inter really wants to sign him as a third striker. I don't know why, because they've got two good strikers, but he doesn't want to go. He wants to stay and fight for his place. I don't know why. I think he should go, smash it over there, and then he'll come back and have more options. But because he's a Man United fan, maybe he wants to prove, I don't know, or maybe he believes himself. All the best for him. I am from Maurice in Africa. Big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. I've got man from Africa in this thing. This is crazy. Big up yourself. I'm African as well still. And we got Anthony. Real Betis want to sign Anthony permanently after his successful loan spell in Spain. Betis have had conversations with Manchester United, so they want to sign him. He wants to take a wage cut. He don't mind taking a wage cut, Anthony. That's the difference. Look at the difference between him and Sancho. Sancho's not taking a wage cut. He'll rather sit down and just, yeah, you lot do what you got to do. Sell me. He's saying he'll take a wage cut, but they need money. They got a guy called Johnny Cardozo. He's linked with Atletico Madrid. Sorry. So as soon as they sell him to Atletico Madrid, I think they'll come in with a bid. But for now, it's quiet. Andre Onana, this geezer. Apparently, he's going to stay. He spoke in Old Trafford with all the seniors the other day, and he's going to stay. I think we want to sell him, but no one is coming in for him. We've got no bids from nowhere. So we're just putting this out there to make it seem like, okay, he's going to stay just in case, just to cover our backs. Like, he's cool. We'll sort it out. We'll get a backup position who can give him competition. But I think we want him to go, but we've got no one to buy him. This is what I'm saying about Saudi. Saudi don't want to help us. They helped out Chelsea with Kantes and Koulibaly's, Fabinho, Henderson, Firmino. They came and collected everyone's deadwood when it was time. Now it's our time. Casemiro's there, Onana. They don't want nothing to do with us. The only person that's linked with Saudi is Sancho. I can't see him going Saudi. He's a bit too young for Saudi, for him to turn around and go, yeah, I'm going to go Saudi. So, yeah, man, that's all the news. And then the last one, Ekitike, it came out earlier on today, basically, that Frankfurt only wants 63 million. It's not 100 million. But Liverpool are in regular contact, and that's from the big dog, Fabrizio Romano. Liverpool are in regular contact, and he's a concrete option. And remember, they want to sell Darwin Núñez to Napoli, and it's looking very likely. So if they sell Darwin Núñez to Napoli, they're going to get Ekitike. Remember, they won the league last season with Luis Diaz in a false nine. They get a proper striker now, someone like Ekitike that plays in that position. Wirtz, Frimpong, and Kirkes is spooky, man. It's scary. But yeah, man, that's just the daily update. I'll be back on later with any more news. I'll pull it out. If you ain't liking and subscribing, I don't know what you're doing. Please like, subscribe, you know the whole jazz. I'll be back on later. Thanks for checking in. Appreciation.
What's some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more